Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to Rocket League News, the series where we talk about everything that happened this last week in Rocket League. And I do have a couple of things to mention before we start the video. I'll timestamp to when the video starts in case anybody just wants to skip what I have to say. But a couple things. So I've been getting some comments saying that people are not getting notified when I post a video, and they'll be getting notified maybe 4 hours later, sometimes not at all. And unfortunately I don't know how to fix that. That is a problem with YouTube, and you know, they're just their terrible system that they have right now. So yeah, if anyone just isn't getting notified about videos, I'm sorry about that. Just remember, I try to post every day. And then second, of course, if you guys do enjoy, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Hitting subscribe lets me know you guys enjoy the videos, and I appreciate everyone who subscribes, so thank you very much. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now, first up in the news, we have huge announcement. Team Liquid, okay? Team Liquid acquire a Rocket League team, the XML Sports roster of Fruity, Speed, and Kuxir. Okay, this is absolutely huge for Rocket League because Team Liquid, for those of you who don't know, are a massive esports org, just like Cloud9. Probably one of the best replacements we could get for Cloud9 leaving. You know, I know a lot of people are bummed out about Cloud9 leaving, not only because everyone loved the team that they had acquired, but because Cloud9 themselves brought a lot of fans to this esport. Well, now Team Liquid is in, and yeah, just incredible stuff. Really good for Rocket League to have Team Liquid in. So yeah, that's basically everything that's going on with the Team Liquid situation. Just completely awesome that they're in Rocket League. I mean, personally, I'm super happy. Right when I saw the announcement, I just super happy for Rocket League, just for Kuxir and Speed being able to get a giant org behind their back. Just all good things coming from this. And yeah, let's get on to the next news. So next up, we have one from Rogue, and Garen specifically. For those of you who don't know, Garen was Rogue's sub back in RLCS Season 9. Now, Garen says, I will not be subbing for @Rogue next season. I'll forever be a Rogue fan. No hate to them boys. Excited to see what they do later. And you know, he basically thanks the Rogue roster. So you might be thinking, well, who's going to be subbing for Garen now for Rogue? Well, it's probably going to be CorruptedG, because CorruptedG was just signed onto Rogue as a coach. Not only can he coach, he's also an insanely good Rocket League player, so they'll probably have him be the new sub for Rogue. So this seems to be what's happening with Rogue, and this is probably the finalized roster for RLCS for Rogue. So yeah, excited to see this, and it's going to be a very interesting season. Now we get on to a little bit of a funnier story. So during the salt mine, it was Khaled versus Aztral. And spoiler alert, I am going to be spoiling some of the contents of the salt mine. So if you don't want to be spoiled about anything about it, then don't watch. I'm going to be talking about the semifinals match. So Khaled versus Aztral, that was the semifinals match for the salt mine in Europe. Okay, it was a really good match, and we got a little bit of salt. Just as the name implies, in the salt mine, both players in the Khaled Aztral match got very toxic, and just got a funny clip to play for you guys. So basically, Aztral was trying to tilt Khaled all game, and then at the very end, after Khaled won, he started quick chatting back, and it was just really hilarious. So I'll play the clip for you guys right now.
Recover well, and he's done it. Khaled, the untiltable, has defeated Aztral a third time, and there's the triple. What a save! And he leaves. Oh, he had the quick chat on. It's the long game.
No GG!
Oh my goodness.
Leaves him hanging.
The disrespect from Khaled. That
I knew
is.
it. You waited. I knew it. I'm so happy.
Oh, that is legendary. Khaled.
Game 5.
So just really funny stuff. This is honestly one of my favorite, and a lot of people's favorite 1v1 matches that ever happened. It was just, not only was it intense, a 1-goal series, but it was just funny all around, okay? Just very enjoyable to watch, just for the narrative of it, and yeah. And I'm sure some people saw this coming. This actually leads into a bigger story. So after Khaled and Aztral had their match, Aztral ended up losing. Astral's chat got very toxic, and it wasn't towards Khaled, it was towards Aztral. Astral's chat, after he had lost to Khaled, was filled with a ton of negative things, and I think that this post to the Rocket League esports subreddit that has over 1,000 upvotes now at this point. Kind of explains it the best. It's titled, "We Need to Learn from Wreckful's Passing." And if you don't know, for anybody out there who doesn't know, Wreckful was a content creator who ended up killing himself recently. You know, a lot of people on the internet are taking a stand saying stuff like, you should never be saying things like kill yourself in an online game because the words could have a larger effect than you might think. Well, Astral's entire chat was filled with this, and the entire esports community is kind of getting behind this right now. You know, I'll read you guys some parts of it. After his game against Khaled, Astral's chat was full of kill yourself. And this was even Astral told the chat that words hurt and they should stop. The chat just kept on going. You know, yes, Astral was a little bit toxic against Khaled and lost. You know, it's okay to shit on him a little bit, but please don't personally insult him or any Rocket League pro / community member for that matter. We can make fun of streamers and players, just don't make it personal. It can have a far larger impact than you may think.
What is this chat, dude? What is this chat? Yeah, okay, calm down. You hate me. I don't care. Alright. Yeah, I choked. I did some mistake, I guess. Did I just see some fuck you and kill yourself? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, come on, dude. Alright, I don't want to host someone with this chat. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop here. GG's. I don't want to see anyone speak in this chat. I'm gonna stop streaming, I think, for a moment. I need a break. I'm done with this community. Yeah, GG's. That was good games. I played shit, but well played to Khaled. Was cool games. I'm not gonna stream anymore myself mine because I've never seen a community like this. I don't care if you insult me. LMO, I don't care. I'm gonna take a break. This is too much. This is literally too much. People are human like you, so it's not good to say shit like this. But yeah.
So just a ton of negativity and toxicity, and a lot of people are saying that since Astral is pretty much the only one with a chat this toxic, a lot of people think that this has to do with a lot of the hate that he got back from being on Dignitas, back when a lot of people were calling him very toxic, saying that he should be kicked, blah, all these things about Astral. You know, a lot of people on social media are saying that this is because a ton of people in the community just don't like Astral. However, I mean, at the end of the day, that's never a reason to tell someone to kill yourself. You know, I think people just need to move on at this point. You know, yes, Astral was called out for being a little bit toxic in the past, but that was it, alright? Astral wasn't telling people to kill themselves. Astral wasn't threatening other people's lives. Okay, Astral, you know, the worst thing he did was sigh, alright? I mean, what Astral did was really not bad at all, okay? Just a little bit toxic, which, you know, a ton of people are. Okay, he's not the only one. So I personally don't understand why Astral gets this much hate, why there are so many people out there who are out for his life. I mean, it's just real crappy, real awful. And, you know, I actually feel really sorry for Astral that, you know, most of the people in his chat are against him, you know. But yeah, that's everything that happened with that situation with the Astral and Khaled situation. And yeah, let's move on to the next news. So next up, we kind of have a two-parter. So we got this tweet from Shift Rocket League Esports saying that per sources, the Sonics will allegedly make a change on their roster ahead of RLCS Season 10. As it stands, the team is currently looking for a thirds to replace Dapper. And, you know, this came as not too much of a surprise to a lot of the community. It was more so the fact that it was Dapper that they wanted to kick, because a lot of people think that the Sonics definitely need a change, especially after their performance going from one of the best in North America to being one of the worst again in North America. You know, a lot of people were calling for somebody's head, but a lot of people like Dapper and don't want to see him leave the RLCS. But then we get this next tweet saying, following up on the Dapper situation, replays have surfaced that show Dapper trying out with the Charlotte Phoenix roster. And you know what? A lot of people are happy with this because this Obviously, Charlotte Phoenix was one of the best bubble teams back in RLCS Season 9, or should I say one of the best rival series teams. With this new RLCS format, obviously a ton of things are going to be different. It's not going to be the RLCS, RLRS kind of thing that we've always known. But yeah, there's a good chance that Dapper ends up playing with Charlotte Phoenix, so we'll see what happens with that. And this last one is for all those G2 fans out there. We get this tweet from G2 Chicago saying going back to the house and East Ping. This is important, especially for all the people who like G2 out there, because G2, they play, for some reason, they don't play well at all when they're not together at their team house, but when they're at their team house, they play like one of the best teams in the world. You know, just a lot of weird inconsistencies from that roster. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of G2 fans will be happy to know. You know, Rizzo's also, I'm pretty sure, came out and said that he's going back pretty soon too. So it looks like these guys are going to be getting ready for RLCS Season 10 starting on August 1st, just like many of these other RLCS pros are. So yeah, RLCS is coming up in less than a month. And yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to talk about. That's everything I wanted to go over. Thank you all for watching. It's awesome that we got Team Liquid into Rocket League now. You know, I'm super happy. And yeah, thank you to everyone who supports. Make sure to subscribe and follow me on my Twitter at cherry_ZRL, where, you know, I post tweets trying to get to 1,000 followers on Twitter. Hopefully we can do it one day. And hey, for anyone who is still here, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the whole Team Liquid situation. Team Liquid coming into Rocket League. You know, I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Do you guys think that this is a good replacement for Cloud9? You know, is this an organization that you guys are happy with that came into the scene? Just want to know your guys' thoughts. Always love hearing your thoughts. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.